Welcome to Openrelationshippodcast, Podcast, where we open and honest conversation about everything from A to Z as it pertains to LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney, and you can follow me on IG at I am Rodney Wash.
And I'm your host, Marco DePrence, and you can follow me on IG at Marco DePrence.
I'm your host, Shazam. You can follow me at _kidandplay_.
And I am your host, Solomon E. Stretch, and you can follow me at Solomon E. Stretch.
Yes, and this is season 2, episode 14. Episode 45, you're nasty. And I'm just happy to be here. So, you guys, we have posted a poll on Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTube channel. We're asking if you all who y'all want to see for our 5th episode as a guest. Mm-hmm. So, write them in there, but we can't get Beyonce, okay? She's booked.
And busy.
And busy.
That was my guest. I requested that. I'm sorry.
Tyler Perry, we might can pull it. We might. I have one connection, but she's way down there, but it might get up to the top. No shade. She knows she love her role, but she's paid. I'll be down there with her too, bitch. Make over 6 figures. Hey.
Okay.
Bottom level, don't care. But yeah, so I am really excited. So, Solomon, how's your week going? I read it.
No, collection plate.
Oh, shoot. See, my orange soda, I don't have it. Dunk it all up. See, orange soda help me, y'all. Y'all didn't know. Buy me a little orange soda. Donate some more. Well, in the middle, we have collection plate right here. You can't see it. I'm sorry. I'm going to get it. I promise you guys. It's at my house. Really, I can see it. It's all got the red velvet in it. Really cute. Very Baptist. It is. But you guys, you can donate to the podcast. That will help support us. We are starting our, collection, and it's there. It'll be more. So just donate some more. Yes. You can donate by going to our website at openrelationshippodcast.com. Or whatever platform listen on, you click that donate button and it will go to our collection plate to help us pay for stuff, okay? And it's also going to tell you what to do.
And it is extremely important that when you are reaching out to us, that not only do you reach out to us in our DMs, but you reach out to us in our other platforms. So you can reach out to us specifically on our YouTube channel by liking, commenting, more than 3 words, and subscribing.
Thank you. And give us 5 stars. We have 5-star niggas.
I was wondering
bitches or niggas this week?
Every week it changes.
We're chameleon. Okay. I'm a chameleon.
It's called verse.
Pronouns chameleon.
Oh, God. Here we go.
And we're starting.
So, Marco, what you got for us this week?
No.
Hold on.
Wait.
Marco, how was your week? See, you see,
Marco, how was your
week?
You're over there being rude about pronouns. You should have asked how people's weeks are.
I was. Solomon, how was your
We
week?
just went to Marco.
Well, Marco, look, I ain't got my orange soda. Sound like Wendy.
We are all over the place. So we're going to start off with everybody's week. My week was great. I ended my birthday off with a bang. It was very relaxing. I did everything that I wanted to do. I feel like I'm in a new era of Marco DePrence. So, yeah.
DePrence.
Yeah, DePrence.
There you go. Solomon.
My week has been pretty good. Last week, let me just say, hanging out with y'all after the show for not just, just to hang out, but also to celebrate Marco's birthday. It was a time. It was
Last night.
when I tell you Tuesday was something, but Wednesday was recovery day.
Baby, I was in my bed on a ventilator. I was tired.
Damn, that was a week ago?
Yeah.
That was a week ago.
It seems so long ago.
No, it was definitely last week.
I know we had it in us like that. I'm old. That hurt. And I'm normally calling everybody else old. I was hurt.
I'm
Look.
really nasty.
I felt
Where's my water?
I felt all of it. But anyway, go ahead, Rodney. Be
No,
next.
I'm going to go last. Shazam, how was your week?
My week was great. Like Solomon said, we had a time last week. That was fun. And then I went to a party under a bridge this weekend.
Oh.
Baby, it was fun. It was
sounds so
no
much
sections, no nothing. You bought a ticket, you got sent a little location, and you went under this bridge and you just partied all night. It wasn't like a circuit party night. They played R&B, reggae, Afro beats. It was fun. BYOB, and you just partied under the bridge all night.
And they charged you to party under the free bridge.
It was like $20.
What
But it was like
scamming going on?
It was like a food
Why
truck
did he
out there.
so turned
But
off?
you gotta think like food truck was there. They have to pay a DJ. Like it was fun.
Yeah.
Did they get the ordinance to section it off? I'm
I
just
ain't got none
confused.
of listen, there was lights and everything down there. It was nice.
They had a barricade off.
It was
Look,
fun.
Shazam said, "Who cares?"
Let me go write the city councilman and see what
Have y'all seen it on TikTok? It's like a thing on TikTok in a lot of big cities where they do it. They like have parties under bridges.
I'm not
sounds
mad
so
at the
fun.
party. I'm just mad at you charging me the party under a free bridge.
It's $20,
that I already pay
Rodney.
taxes for.
And it's food trucks. You got to pay the DJ. You
Oh,
got to pay
my word.
promoters.
Is the food free?
Okay, well go to traffic and pay $60 and do whatever they
Okay,
gonna have
and
you
stand
do.
on people's
It's fine.
couches.
I'm going to ask the city councilman. Send me the
Oh.
location.
Now we're gonna ruin a good thing. We'll have to go back to 10th and Piedmont, girl.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go. I want to go. Friends sounds fun.
No, it would have been fun. But other than that, my weekend was relaxing, and this week is going good.
That's good. Well, last week was so fun.
Yes.
You missed the after party. Child, it was late. I had to go home.
Lord.
Baby, I was like, all right.
I was like, girl, this is a whole nother ship.
The sun,
No, literally.
the sun is rising.
It's morning.
We went to the other spot. I said, Lord, is that the sun?
Oh my God.
Wait, was there another spot after the second spot?
Yes.
Yes.
Nope.
We played Carisha Please. We drank more. It was.
Nope.
It
We
was
had
too
the hookah
much.
going.
Look, you know, I'm a good time girl, but she had to go home.
Baby.
My dog's like, nigga, you just get here. Bitch, you're going out at 10. They look like,
You been gone since 8 o'clock. What the fuck you been?
I said, I feel judged. Can't stick him on.
Dog bowl empty. Ain't no water, no
The
food.
dog boy literally turned over. He like, bitch,
Feed me.
you gonna take your nasty ass back. Oh, okay. Now this is really going. Now we starting. Okay,
We was
Marco.
out late.
Yes. All right, y'all. You already know. Before we get into these streets, we got to pay these bills. As you guys know, or if you don't know, make sure you click the link in the bio. Apple is our official sponsor for Open Relationship Podcast, so make sure you support us. Everything that you do to support us just helps us be bigger and better. 5-star.
Bitches.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord.
All right. All right, y'all ready to get into these streets?
Yeah, what's going on, Marco?
Child, the streets was ghetto.
Weekend.
all-
Oh, my God.
I had a time in the comments, but the one that was trending the most, y'all already know, Jess Hilarious and her toxic traits. So this is what happened. So there was a trans woman on TikTok just venting in her own space, talking about, well, I'm going to quote her. It's not my quote. Cis women don't own womanhood or periods. Just jumped in it. Rightfully so. And had some things to say. And I have the tweet of what she said. So just said, who the fuck is going to stand up for us? What WTF you mean we don't own womanhood and menstrual?
Minstrel.
Thank you. Y'all couldn't bleed if y'all tried. So that's the first part of it. She's always rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I understand being upset, being angry, being frustrated about certain comments, what are said on the internet about certain things, but she did have some valid points. I'm not agreeing with everything that she said, but I don't know. I just agree with both ladies. Like,
So-
TS was kind of right, and then Jess had her point, which was right. But I think where the confusion is all these different pronouns of cisgender and transgender and bleeding and what we cannot do. And I'm just like, can we just get back to the regular old days of just being humans and, like, stop trying to, what's the words I'm looking for? Place something on people.
You want to place something on people, like place your stipulations on them?
Yes. So that was, like, very frustrating to me. Yeah, I think they should have had a healthy conversation, maybe on live. As we all know, Jess does host on The Breakfast Club on BET+. So I also think that would have been a great way and a great segment for the culture of just having a comfortable conversation and asking different questions so it's more educated versus opinions?
Oh, Lord Jesus. So, if I was decided to be a trans woman today, I've been a man all my life, right? I might have feelings of saying, oh, I feel like I need to be a woman. Never acted on it. Lived my life as a man. And one day, I start my transition, which is rightfully so. It's my body, right? My choice. How can I come and tell a woman who was a woman for birth, dealing with women go through a lot of stuff.
Correct.
Like, despite of this having the period, they have fibroids, all kind of shit going to them. They breasts, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. And I think it's very uneducated to go and make statements how that trans woman made. I'm here for trans women. You are a trans woman. You are a person who transitioned to being a woman. And that's okay. If you date a man, I consider it as a heterosexual relationship. You are a woman. But you cannot go and disrespect the person who lived the life of a woman. Like, that's just, you can't put no time on that. You don't, it's no playbook about that. Like, it's just womanhood. That's what it is. Like, a trans man cannot come and tell me about my balls. Like, you cannot come in talking about, I'm a man, and you are a man. That's fine. You're a trans man. Hey, bro. But you're not going to tell me about my balls and what I go through, and I get blue balls. You'll never know how that feel. You never know what blue balls feel like. You know how it's like to ejaculate. You never know that. It's nothing wrong with that. You used to be a man. We can both have our table together. Right. But I will not disrespect you. Don't disrespect me. If I won't be called cis man, I don't have to be called cis man. I don't get damn it what that means to biology. So I should say biology that we don't go by. Who the fuck is they? Correct. They is plural. But we call somebody they and we respect that. So we just know how to respect people what they want. Now how you go about saying things, it don't have to be so harsh and mean. But I feel like women are under attack. Like it's a lot going on with them. And trans women are under attack too as well because they both are being killed at alarming numbers. It's a lot of sex trafficking for women as well, just like trans women getting killed. We need to come to a point where we just support each other and just respect each other and respect the differences. Because you are not a woman, you are a trans woman, and you are a woman. You know how it feels to be a person and get trapped in the body, saying you're something else, and you feel something's wrong with you. You don't know how to feel. So respect each other. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is this was an opportunity where they could have had a healthy conversation. This like blew up on Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere. They could have had a very healthy conversation about what both of them were experiencing. I'm not going to exclude the first young lady, but I think she opened the conversation. It was wrong. It was laced very wrong. She said it wrong. And it's not about what you say. Sometimes it's how you say it.
Correct.
And I think that her and Jess, not so hilarious, both said things that were very gross, like both of them, because they were both speaking from hate and like just things that were not landing properly. And like a lot of people were commenting saying, hey, like Jess, this is not how all trans women feel. This is just one trans individual. Don't take this out on everyone, you know? So it was unfortunate to see it roll out, but I think if they could have had a healthy conversation, that would have been better. But I also think that you have to be very careful with the platform that you have. Just Not So Hilarious has a very big platform.
She has a huge following.
A huge following. And when she says things that are laced with hate, which she does a lot, this is not a one-time occurrence. Then you get people rallying up, and that's when other people's lives are at danger. Other people's like health is at stake. Other people are now scared because of the comments you're making. Like Umar Johnson posted a photo that was like, go back natural, stand with Just Hilarious. But a few months ago, they were just arguing. So it's like she continues to use her platform to spew hate. This is not the first time she's been caught being transphobic.
Right.
She's been caught being homophobic.
Correct.
And it's repetitive. And it's just like, you don't learn. And now you've said something and people are like rallying with you, so you're going to run with this because you're not relevant and you need something to make you relevant. So now you're being used as clickbait. Sorry, girl. You're not funny.
She's funny. I can't do that. She's funny. She's
not
funny.
When she did
she's problematic.
She's not funny.
But she's funny to me.
She's not funny.
I liked her when she did Just With The Mess. That's it. And
the same woman who made a parody video about Megan Thee Stallion getting shot is funny. No, she's not.
I mean, I've seen
forgot,
worse.
So I don't think that
Look at the Supreme Court.
She's not funny.
And so I don't think that this conversation would have started out or ended in a healthy kind of manner. I think, to everybody's point, you have black women who are constantly under attack. You have trans women who are constantly under attack. You have the LGBTQ plus population that's constantly under attack. You also have white women who are also under attack, or just womanhood in general that is also under attack. And when you have so many different communities that are under attack, the minute one person says something that is argumentative or disrespectful, attacks are going to happen. And so I think this was just one of those brush fires that just spewed into something more. And there are a lot of different factors here, because when we talk about womanhood, we're not talking about biology. We are talking about sociology. And when we are talking about the biology of it, we are talking about individuals who are born female as opposed to individuals who are born male. You have womanhood, you have manhood, that's sociology. And so when you're talking about individuals who, quote unquote, feel a certain kind of way, you can't feel biology, right? You experience it. And so, like, it's not an emotional thing. What becomes emotional is when you have this concept of someone who is trapped inside of a body and they don't know how to express themselves. And the society around them either keeps them suppressed or they contribute to them being liberated. So there's a lot of things going on. In terms of this idea of the prefix cis, I don't have a problem with it. It's not really a concern of mine. I do know that one thing language will do is evolve. And right now we are Black, African American. Some people even put us in a category of people of color, right? And we accept this phrase or this term, people of color. But not too long ago, if you called us colored people, just the flipping of words, because, you know, it's more appropriate to make it person first, then because it's more appropriate to put it person first, you know, we accept it. But if you, the man who was in, was it the Senate?
Yeah, and he wrote that bill, and he was like, "Colored people," and everybody was in an uproar. But if you call someone a colored person versus a person of color, same words, just in a different order, then you have a problem. Not too long ago, we were called Negroes. Not too long ago, we were called the other N-word, and at various times it was accepted until it wasn't. And so, language is going to do what language is going to do. It's going to evolve, and we either are going to evolve with it, or we're just going to get left behind.
I don't know. That's kind of dangerous, what you just said. And I agree, but I don't agree. I feel like you just have to accept people what they want to be. Like, I feel like everything's accepted. But, like, I talked to my sister about it. I talked to my niece about it, who's 21, who is very well intact with what's going on with the world. They're in a whole different generation from millennials. Like she said, I'm a woman. I don't care what other people got going on. She said, but respect what I have. And that's okay. And like she said, I respect the transgender experience. I don't know how to feel to be a transgender woman who feel trapped. It's both have the same fight, right? But they both need to be respected. That's just...
Yeah, I think that's where the conversation is. Like, everyone needs to just respect who people want to be. If I say I want to be a car tomorrow, call me a fucking car. Like, that's my business. You know what I mean? I think another issue that I had with it was at one point during the conversation, mental health was weaponized. She said something along the lines like, what makes a trans woman different than somebody who's mentally insane? And I'm like, so now you have people in the comments that are saying, yeah, we need to lock these weirdos back up, all because you said something crazy like that. Like, your words have power. And I understand that she was speaking from anger. So was the trans woman that spoke before her. Both of them were speaking from anger. And they both need to remember, like, their platforms and what they're saying. Because what the trans woman said hurt a lot of women's feelings, like cisgender women. And what Jess said hurt a lot of trans women. So it's like, hurt people are hurting people. Like, everybody needs to, like, think about what they're saying.
But we also have to consider that you see a lot of cisgender women who were affected and hurt by just hilarious comment.
There were.
Correct.
And so, back to the previous point when you were saying you disagreed with what I was saying, it's not that language is evolving. We just have to roll with it. It's also the fact that womanhood is not exclusive to an extent, right? Because I think you just said it. You were saying that everybody has the same fight. Well, it's not the same fight because the fight in itself is different.
Correct.
But I think if we understand that everybody is in a fight and we have a little bit of compassion and understand that to some extent everybody is struggling, then if we do our part and not add to that struggle, I think that's where the work happens.
There was also an interesting video of a cisgendered woman saying that this was all actually irrelevant because all of this is rooted in white supremacy.
I agree.
So she said the concept of gender, the concept of all of this is like rooted in white supremacy. And originally she had like a really good, I wish I could pull up all her stuff.
It's a distraction.
But she literally just said it's a distraction. She was like, because if you want to be honest, we were never included in the male versus female or boy and girl conversation. We were seen as inhumane anyways if you were black. So I was just like, wow, like there's a lot of different takes on it. But I hope that this can like spark a conversation and not spark more traumatic experiences for people.
You know what? I wish we take all this anger to the polls. There's so much shit going on, y'all.
Yes.
That's really not. I'm not saying that that's not important. They about to really do some fucked up shit in this
South
U.S.
Florida?
And if y'all worried about, please look at the Supreme Court. Be angry at them. Like you mad at Jess, mad at the trans woman coming. Be mad at the Supreme Court. Okay. They about to reverse some stuff. If y'all see what's going on in Florida,
Florida is trash.
it's freaking trash. But we can't dwell too much on it because of time.
Yeah.
But thank you, Marco, for bringing this lovely
problem.
conversation up.
Oh, that's good.
We have fun, but we also have educated conversations too.
Yes.
Shazam.
Well, child, we not finna talk about education now. We finna be messy. We get real serious for like 3 weeks. And my messy bone is just itching. So, of course, Situation with Shazam, always gonna be something spicy, a topic, something that we've all experienced. And it's gonna be named after a song. This week, we got Confessions, Destiny's Child featuring Missy Elliott.
I'm gonna listen to it when I go home.
Okay? She said, he took me by my hand and then he invited me in.
Ooh.
And then she said, I'm just confessing. So, truth telling 101.
I hate you.
Feels like everybody is motherfucking lying. Just everybody. Like, list a few. Lance Armstrong, y'all remember when he lied about saying he was natural and he was winning all the races and he was using steroids. Then you had Jesse, he out here lying. Kylie said she didn't get her lips done. Bill Clinton said he didn't have a relation with that woman. And Carly said she saw a kid on the highway. So, nobody is telling the truth.
Oh, my
Why
goodness.
is everybody lying? Like, have y'all ever been in a situation where you just couldn't tell the truth?
Yeah.
To niggas. Sometimes you just want to lie to them. Like,
But what forces somebody to lie? Like,
When
that
you
to
get
me is
caught.
like baffling.
When you get caught.
Back in that, I was a liar.
I can see it.
I'm honest now. I was. I didn't like to hurt people's feelings.
So you would lie
I
to
hurt my
not hurt their
feelings.
feelings.
Yeah.
Sometimes I lie to myself.
Okay.
Like lie, like this nigga love me, but I know he don't. When he showed me all the signs that
that's
he
a
didn't
good-
love me,
yes.
and I was telling myself he does love me. He does love me when he's cheating, not coming home, doing all fuck shit, and I'm just sitting here in a lie. So sometimes we live in a lie and we tell a lie. And I told him well, I loved him when I didn't. I was trying to give him a nigga who fucked over me, and I fucked him up because he was a good guy, but he was a rebound, and I used him. And then once I got my use out the way, I shoot him on his way.
he was the itch that you needed to scratch.
He was a good itch. I should have kept his ass. But like, I just lied. Like I said, yeah, I love you. I want to be with you. It was just strictly sex.
So is the breaking point for y'all to tell the truth when you get caught, or is it just like, have you ever had a moment where it's like, okay, I really need to tell the truth? Personally, for me, if I'm a lie, I don't like to lie. I will hurt people's feelings. I'm an Aries. I will say it. I am blunt. I will hurt your feelings. And because I feel like if I'm lying to you, that's going to hurt your feelings more when you found out that I'm lying. So me, back in the day, if I would have lied about something, I would typically tell the truth because I felt like I was going to tell more lies. I would never tell the truth because I was going to get caught, because I'm never going to get caught.
Period.
So what makes y'all tell the truth? Is it you're gonna get caught? Is it like, is there something that convicts you? What is it?
When they know too much, when they know that I'm lying, and I just be like, all right, the cat's out.
I mean, you ain't gonna catch me. I'm a slick.
No, that's right.
Baby, I'm 3 steps. I told my friends what was up. The ones you
Listen,
know.
baby, I'm 10 steps
The
ahead
whole
of you.
story is already done. So we ever in conversation, you try to bring, not niggas try to bring shit up. You remember when you said you was out this day? Friends already know. Yeah, we sure was at this point. Blah, 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 blah.
So you like create a whole scenario.
Oh,
get
hell
your
yeah, when
friends
I
in.
have to lie.
Well, when's the situation where you had to lie?
One time, it was 3 exes ago.
Oh.
I cheated.
Mm-hmm.
I told I was going to a party, and it's here in Atlanta. And come to find out one of his friends was there.
That's always the worst.
Oh, I hate this shit. That's why I'm like,
What the fuck you doing
I don't want to
here?
meet your friends,
Okay.
bitch.
Look, I don't want to meet nobody you know.
No, but so I told myself I wanted to party. I was gonna meet this other guy who then was my new boyfriend.
You was going to meet the other guy at that party?
No, I was going to just hang out with him.
Hang out.
At the party.
Yeah, no, at his house.
Oh,
I was
hang
supposed to
out
be
at
at
the
the
house.
party, and two of my friends are at the party. So his friend called and said, "I don't see Rodney," and he said, and I said, "I'm there." So my friend, he's really good at photoshopping. He took my picture.
I don't have
He's
time.
dumb, and I chose a recent picture. I said, "My dumbass." And he was like, "What you got on?" And I'm like, "See, I'm there." He was like, he told somebody, "Why you lying? Rodney is there." So it was a lie, and it was hard to cover up that lie, but like it got done.
So you real quiet.
He's so quiet.
I feel like you be lying.
So back in the day, I used to lie. I haven't lied.
I'm actually shocked by all of y'all being liars back in the day. I would have never thought.
You never lie, girl.
Not like y'all.
I don't lie.
I mean, a lie is a
A lie is
lie.
a lie.
I'm going to tell
Just
the
like
truth.
a sin is a sin.
I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to hurt your feelings. I don't care. I'm not
You
gonna-
ain't never lied, Shazam.
Not about no nigga.
Just lied in general.
I said I lied. I said not about no nigga. I'm shocked that y'all are lying about niggas.
Oh, hell yeah, I lied.
Y'all
Yeah, I
niggas
did.
is like buses. Miss one, next 15, one coming. Gucci man said that.
Yeah. So I was in a relationship, and this was the cheating relationship.
Damn.
And I got caught. And so I denied it, and then he came with receipts, and I was like, oh. And then I realized how toxic I was. Like, my toxic trait back then. Thank God for therapy. Oh,
And growth.
Jesus. And yes.
Come on, insecure.
Yes.
But my toxic trait at that time was deny, gaslight.
Ooh.
I went straight into narcissistic mode. Yeah, it was insane. It was bad. I mean, first of all, don't do that. Don't do that.
He just took me back. He said gaslight.
Okay,
Sound
well,
like my
that's
ex.
like all of us was like,
Bitch, you wrong, but I know I'm right. You wrong. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
And the
Should I
thing
not
was,
ask you
it
where you
was the lying wasn't because the lying was because I was embarrassed.
Uh-huh.
And I think it was at the time because those narcissistic traits were so high. I was embarrassed I got caught.
So not embarrassed you cheated. You was embarrassed you got caught.
The cheating had already happened.
It's done.
It's
done.
Damn, Marco.
the nut has been busted.
the getting caught was happening in the moment, and so
What the hell?
so
All of us.
Clutch my pearls.
Lord knows it's not funny.
It's not. Lord, it's not. Lord,
It's a serious
Jesus.
conversation.
It's a serious conversation.
But the thing is, when you get caught in a lie, and that whole thing just unravels. There's the
Embarrassing.
embarrassment that sets in. Maybe there's guilt. Maybe there's regret. I don't know.
What about relief? Do you feel relieved? Like, you can get out of the shit. I did.
Once you got caught?
Yes. Relieve me, bitch.
Kick me to the curb. Lock me up.
Please.
Throw away the key.
Actually, yes. I will say there was a sense of relief. Because then I didn't have to keep it up anymore. And a part of me wanted something different. Like, I've always had a idea, a vision, a dream for my life. And the life that I was living at the time, although it was great, it was beautiful, it was the whole Stepford situation. It wasn't what I had envisioned. And part of what I had envisioned, I was living before I got into the relationship. And I left I had this beautiful situation. I'm not trying to give out too many details, but I had this beautiful situation.
Open and honest.
I'm still being open.
From A to Z.
I'm just not telling you everything. But I had this beautiful situation that I had prayed for. Like, I had prayed for it for 3 years, finally got it, and then left it to get into this relationship. And so there was like this whole mourning process throughout the relationship.
So did you cheat with the previous person?
No, it wasn't a person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just talking about the life that I had.
Oh, okay.
What I had set up for myself.
Okay. I'm following. Interesting. I'll talk about that later.
I know you will. And I know y'all are going to save it for another show. Because we're not going to talk about it in the parking lot.
We're going to get into it.
We are.
They said in the comments we got too many inside jokes. We got to stop that.
Oh, yeah.
They did say that. So, but obviously all of us have lied, created a scenario, things like that. How about being lied to and you felt like the gaslighting situation? Like, have you ever been lied to and you were just like,
yes.
Okay, motherfucker, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Marco,
That
you got
pisses
real
me
frustrated.
off.
What happened?
Go, Marco. Speak your truth.
Why
It's
do
safe.
niggas lie?
Because you lied.
I'm a nigga.
Do you need to see?
So I don't lie anymore. Let's just set that on the table.
Not everybody's saying I lied and everybody cleared it up like I don't lie no more.
Oh, no. Dude, it's true, baby. You don't like it. Tell them the truth, Carrie Hilson.
That's been our theme song of the whole season.
That's a good song, though.
I almost named this that and I was like, nope, I already used it.
So this nigga, or this guy, excuse me, let me stop. This guy, we was talking and things, and I felt like he was talking to somebody else. Every time we hung out, his phone was down, always texting, phone vibrate. You know how the iPhone, you could just push a button and it just stop. I'm like, damn, this is like, you real popular. Come to find out he had a whole boyfriend on the side. Lied to me in my face.
Oh my God.
But then the gag was like, some nights he would like stay at my house. So I didn't think nothing of it until I found out, I did my research. The boyfriend worked overnight some nights.
Oh my word.
At hotels.
Perfect time.
Damn. Yeah. Text me at work. Like, what you doing tonight? Oh, nothing. Just chilling at the house. Oh, can I come through? Yeah. Just
So when the
blind as
boyfriend
a
was
bat.
at work, he would come over to your house.
Hiding
And then, but
shit.
like leave by like 5:30.
Plain sight. That's just a movie, hiding in plain sight. You were hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, just dumb as a bat. Just falling for everything.
When I was just my first ex, y'all, he took me through it. Like, I remember just seeing messages. What was that shit back in the day? BGC.
Oh.
Call them on BGClive.com.
BGClive.com.
And I'm
like the
reading
little
the
cartoon
messages.
characters
Yeah,
on the
and
blue
they had the
background.
best stories. I say it all the time, but I miss their stories. And I just remember saying, hey, you met somebody on campus. I got the whole dorm number, dorm place. I can go knock on the door, which I did. I was crazy back then.
Because y'all picture Rodney marching across campus like, I'm going to this dorm room to save my marriage.
Walking like Olivia Pope.
I'm walking up this mountain to save my motherfucking marriage.
And y'all know he was on the track team, so his calf muscles is big. And he walking
Baby, I
across
was
campus,
fine
baby.
too. And I knocked on the door. He and his roommate. So I said, he have a roommate? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah. I said, when he coming back? He was like, I don't know. I said, well, tell him Rodney stopped. He had a white woman around. I said, tell him Rodney watched stop by, and I need to talk to him.
Wait, your man was cheating on you with a white woman?
No, he had the boy had a white roommate. He wasn't there. Yeah, I knocked on the door. I was looking for a fight. I really was. Like, I was tired. And I was trying to fight these niggas and go off on these niggas, but I should have been going off on my man. Don't do that, dumb girls or boys or men. Don't ever go fight the hoe. Fight your man. It ain't the hoe. The hoe gonna be a hoe.
Why the other person got to be a hoe?
Hoe.
She's a
hoe.
The other person probably don't even know.
Right.
Unless you're an innocent hoe. You have innocent hoes, you have hoes.
You can't call them a hoe. That's why you got to beat up your man, because your man could be telling them anything. Oh, I ain't got no man. Oh, that's just my brother. That's my cousin. That's my friend.
Best
You a hoe. Because I was a hoe on BGC. Hoe no hoe.
You don't hold no more.
Game recognized game, baby. You can't get one up on me.
Ain't trying to bake no damn cookies at grandma's house, bitch. I was trying to fuck. I got the messages.
He probably said you was his brother or his best friend or something. Though. You gotta watch these niggas. They a lie, just like y'all.
I'm done with it.
So, before we wrap it up, on a serious topic, is there anybody that you think you owe a confession to now?
One person.
Ooh. Solomon? You owe any confessions like Usher?
No. I think all the confessions are out.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. You too?
Probably one person.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I got one person too.
That's one.
Do you think they'll ever get the confession, or is it something that you're just like, I'm gonna take it to the grave?
You know what? No, you know this one ain't gonna give you shit. Hell no. He got all those shit that he died. People walking over his grave.
How old is you, man? How old is his pain now?
Rodney put up the whole calculator.
This girl.
Marco, your pain is 17
from high school.
Marco's like, this is the cash.
I'm like, girl, smile.
Bitch, how they fix that girl? What's that show called with the transgender women?
Oh my God, Pose.
I had to go and decorate the girl. And you draw him a smile. Girl that's mad in the grave.
Solomon, take us away, because we were loud as you.
Wait, I do want to say this though, for real. So I went on his page recently, about 4 months ago, and he looks so happy. He has a boyfriend. Apparently, they got a house or something that's really cute.
Oh, that's cute.
And I wanted to say, I truly apologize for fucking over you, because I know he cried. And it hurted me then, but I was so much of an angry state that I didn't give a fuck about his tears. I was going through my own shit. But I know he was a good man. I know whoever he's with, he has a good, I hope he's doing right by him, but he has a good man. Sleep, which they live in New York.
Good.
I'm glad. Wait, they live in New York?
They do.
Good, because we don't need you wrecking the house.
Peace and blessings to them.
Right, because the way that message came off, I'm like, girl, are you confessing your love for this man?
I mean, I feel like that's the one that got away.
That's a good man, Savannah.
Girl, he was good to me. He used to rub my feet, hold me while I was crying.
Where were you crying about?
Huh?
Where were you crying
The
about?
lame ass nigga on campus.
Not he was consoling you as you were crying about somebody.
Oh my God.
Why you cry? I'm just saying. This whole bitch.
I'm just going through.
I've been there, child.
College is hard.
I got a fight on tomorrow.
Rodney, oh
Look,
my
more
God.
lies.
Right, telling more
Lies on
lies
top
because you
of
crying
lies.
about a nigga that then got on the place that went across campus. Got you ready to go fight. Kick down the door and slap the chick.
Rodney.
Baby, I should have been a slobber sloop because shit, I used to get into the shit.
You was really, oh my God.
I was really about to go. I was crazy.
Well, hopefully everybody's not keeping no confessions. Marco, we don't want you to die with a sad frown on your face. Get that out. Let's not make no more confessions, and please stop lying to folks, y'all. We can't keep doing this.
No, I don't lie anymore. This is the past. I'm in a new era.
We're all open and honest.
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
From A to Z and beyond. Go ahead, Solomon. Take it away.
I can't stand you. All right, so for today's Menage a Trois, we are going to be talking about gay baiting.
Ooh.
Gay baiting is when a straight person who is flirtatious with people of the same sex for self-esteem boost and personal satisfaction, sometimes also known as closet case. Baiting is when a person gets tricked by misleading information such as clickbait, similar to when a fish gets fooled by bait on a hook.
I need Jesus because I thought that said when a fish gets flooded.
You know what?
Wow.
I almost saw that too. Then I read it with him.
Keep me near the
So
cross.
first of all, what were y'all watching before you came to the show? Because if y'all been watching stuff about fish getting flooded,
Child, I was asleep. Rolled out of the bed.
Lord.
so let me just say that the phrase gay baiting is technically kind of new to me, but the concept isn't. So what are your experiences with gay baiting?
Okay, so I have a confession. What's the guy with the fat ass?
Didn't we just say we wasn't having no more confessions?
No, like not that kind of confession, like, but he got long hair
I know who you're talking about.
with the dread guy with the fat light skin.
Light skin. He got a knife.
Flashman Wade.
Flashman
Yes.
Wade. At the many nuts I bust off of him. Cause he just did it for me. I'm not gonna lie, we gonna keep real honest?
Yeah, you're right.
So I saw him at a party in DC. He was a DC Pride party for C2C as part of his organization. That was about brotherhood and shit like that. It's whatever. Saying too much. Anyway, but it was an open party. It wasn't like no closed party. It was whatever.
You getting into it, aren't you?
So he came to this party in
details,
DC
Snapchat.
like in 2017. Was there for like a special guest to help, get ticket sales. And as I was just flocking over him, because I'm like, oh my God, this man's in my face. I could like literally touch him. And I remember this one guy went up to him and said, oh my God, I gotta get a picture. He said, nigga, no, I'm not gay. And that made, as I was walking up, like literally, I was walking, I'm like, you're not gay? Like, and the guy was attractive. I'm like, well, bitch, he look good. And I'm just like, and it just hurt my soul. And I'm just like, wow, this nigga was really using his looks and shit to get money.
Marco, unclutch your pearls.
Oh.
It was, that hurt. That like y'all, you ever heard like your spirit that's crushed? And I was like, damn. And so, kind of found out he had a whole little OnlyFans that on his phone getting popular. And I remember tweeting him from Look Fake Page, don't y'all support this nigga, he ain't gay. He just using y'all for y'all money.
Not she was tearing him up from a fake.
Tearing him up. Cause I was just so frustrated. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, if you straight, why are you going here tricking people, ruining my fantasy, probably ruining everybody else's fantasies about you, knowing you wasn't really gay? Niggas.
I feel like most recently the experience I had with gay baiting was we were in Las Vegas for a gay bachelor party. And there was this dude that was at the strip club. Not a strip club. We were at a gay club, and he was like a go-go dancer. And he was dancing, and somebody was like, well, he's not gay. Y'all know he's like gay baiting. And I was like, gay baiting? Like, and then they were like, he's not really gay. He's just like, he like makes men fantasize, and he like takes their money, OnlyFans, like he's in here like dancing, but he's not really gay. And at that point, once I realized what gay baiting was, I realized gay baiting only works if we let it work.
That's so true.
We have to actually support it for it to work. So, yeah, like, I feel like it is a concept, and it actually is real, because people be on here, like, fantasizing and really be excited about, like, that was me, are fantasizing about these men, and they're not really gay, and it's just like, girl, they only want your money. And then every now and again, they come out and they'll pop out and say something extremely homophobic, or they'll say something extremely problematic. There's one that always says something. He's like a Trump supporter and everything else. But
Sip of paint.
yes. And he always saying something. And the girls love supporting him, and I'm just like, no, you can't have nothing from me. Like nothing. That's crazy to me.
So my gay baiting experiences has been different. I got a lot of female friends, so the guys like try to have conversations with me, and I think that they trying to hit on me, but they really trying to get to the girls. Y'all know how it is. But then on the flip side, I also have a lot of straight male friends that are like very flirtatious with me, but they are like completely straight girlfriends and things. So yes, gay baiting, but like I always like wonder, like, you curious? Like, what's going on here? Because why are you doing this?
My gay baiting, and I'm gonna touch on that in a minute, but my gay baiting experience is kind of like yours, but it was just like with like the strip clubs here in Atlanta, because there was a really popular one.
Dark skin.
Oh, well, the strip club?
Was it when they closed down.
Mm-hmm.
He was dark skin muscle.
Well, there was a lot of them.
He was a lot of straight men in there.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
Y'all talking about Swinging Richards?
Yeah.
The people said we got too many secrets.
I wasn't talking
Oh
about.
yeah, I was talking about Swinging Richards.
I was
wasn't
people
talking
said we
about
got too many
Swinging Richards.
secrets, so we got to start dropping the names, girl. It's closed now, y'all. Y'all can't go.
We can't go now.
I wasn't talking about that one. I was talking about another one. A black
In the cut?
one.
Say
What?
it,
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
would have known.
So yeah, it was in the cut.
That's still open.
But apparently there was a lot of strippers back in the day. I don't know about now. That were dancers but straight.
Oh, I didn't meet
really?
them.
Yeah.
I didn't meet them. Cheshire Bridge strippers.
Yes. And so you could touch, you can tip, you can do all of that, all of it, but it wasn't. It was strictly for pay.
Charlie,
Phone
in the
numbers is
dark
where they drive
room.
They had a whole dark room. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, so what do you mean you can touch?
you can.
Like
I mean,
touch or you can touch? Because there's a difference.
Yeah.
Like touch my
This is
body?
a touch, and this
Like
is a touch.
I think it was probably both. I mean, I've never went to the dark room, so I don't know anything that happened back
Well,
then.
child, I did.
Well, I think if there's in my mind, and this is just my opinion, gay baiting is like, okay, you're baiting somebody based off of their thought that you're gay, but you're not going to do it. If you
That's
do
me
it,
too.
you gay.
Yeah, nah.
Period, point blank.
Now, you could touch me, put the money on me, but if you jacking my
touching my balls and ass.
balls and I'm
asshole,
ejaculating from you touching me, you like what they doing.
But maybe not.
No. They
Are
do.
you one of those a mouth is a mouth?
A hole is a hole.
A hole is a hole.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that for some people, maybe. I don't believe in absolutes, but like just like you were saying a minute ago, in my mind, and so I think it's one of the for the first question is like, what makes gay baiting work?
People supporting it.
The gays gotta like it. The gays gotta
The
approve
gays
of
gotta
it.
like it,
So
yeah.
you have to actually be caught to be baited.
But I don't like when they
That
do the
part.
woe is me talking about they just using our money, but they know that they not for you. He verbally said, I ain't with that gay shit. That was pissing me off. You let them pay for your OnlyFans, because I don't do that shit. I don't like judging about who does.
Yes, you do.
You watch it. You watch the free previews.
I'm not paying.
It ain't a subscription.
Ain't no $4.99, $10.99 code out my account. But like you trick these people, these old men, these I ain't gonna say. Let me stop doing all that. You trick these marginalized people who fantasize off you, whatever, and then they support your lifestyle, pay for your car, pay for your house, because some of them make a lot of goddamn money, and then when they say something in the comments you don't like, or they DM you don't like, you want to blast them. I ain't with that gay shit, bro. But you doing like, hold on, like, let's put my leg. You like this? Playing with your ass, using dildos, riding dildos. You know I'm out here for self pleasure. I don't think it's gay, but like you're doing stuff that attracts gay men, and then you go on that same platform and you bash them. Get on my shit with it. You want to talk to me $10 a DM? I'm like, bitch, you ain't that damn cute.
Now listen, I love us, but when we're doing foolishness and still paying the money and knowing they act like that,
Yeah.
now you stupid.
Now you
so if he
stupid.
says something crazy to you, girl, I'm sorry. Because why you give him your $22.99 for 6 months?
Girl, his shit is $25. I clicked on the $25.99
a month?
a month.
That's cheap coochie.
Child, he making cheap coochie money. That car is nice.
I just think it's like you can't be upset when you put yourself in that
Exactly.
situation. Like that's like going outside like, oh, I know it's gonna rain, but I'm not gonna wear a shirt and no shoes. Girl, I know it's
What?
gonna rain. Like, why do you not have on rain boots? What are you doing?
But I think you said it. In order for it to work, you have to get caught, which
Yeah.
means you also have to be looking for something, right? And so, a lot of times when you're out there looking for quote unquote the flesh, you're gonna get what you're gonna get. And so, why'd you look at Rodney?
Oh, that thing.
Like 4 almost got me for Black King Crew. He almost had me. And then I seen him say something like, I said, nah, let me unfollow you.
That was the
meet
one that was
you.
getting walked like a dog outside.
He's my new favorite.
Oh my god. I was there.
Look.
It hurt me.
Oh.
So going back to what Marco was saying earlier about...
I know. Don't do that because I already muted his ass.
I'm glad you're having the hot flashes today and not me. Shit.
So like Marco was saying earlier about having the friends of the friends who would hit on you to get to your friends.
Story time?
No. I'm asking a question.
Oh.
So, playing devil's advocate. I don't have a story in this realm. But playing devil's advocate, is it gay baiting, or are there just some genuinely nice guys who get along with everybody and anybody, and then some gays, not all gays, catch feelings or attachment because they're just not used to someone being nice to them?
Yes. And yes.
I would say yes, and so it's a difference being nice. Like, hey, bro, I'm going to get some food and bring some back. Nice. But when you're touching me, holding like this, like, hey, broski, and like you give me a hug.
Not you posing.
And you so silly, and you being like touchy-feely. That's because like I had one person at my, I ain't gonna say what job, at a job I was working at, and he used to always come by in the morning, like, hey, how you doing? And I brought you something. I thought about you. I know I saw you like this. Like, he watched what I ate one day. I know you like blueberry muffin. I'm like, oh my gosh, niggas. Like, I'm like, this is my husband. I said, I found my husband at my
So
job.
that's what he's saying. Like, somebody being nice and you catching attachment.
No. Because, like, you literally watched me get my blue muffin. And I ain't never told you I like blue muffins. You watched me eat my blue muffin.
We back at the line piece.
Yeah.
We back at the line piece.
I ain't lying. He did do that.
No, he did do that.
But this is very on brand for you. This goes to like when we talked about friends with benefits and you was like, oh, I got to cut you off because you start doing these things for me. I'm going to catch feelings. So you're catching attachment because he's being nice to you.
I caught attachment because I thought he was gay. Come to find out.
He was a man.
He was a man.
But he wasn't gay baiting, being nice to you.
He did some most, I'm going to say too much. So, come to find out, I was like, why you got all these goddamn fruit snacks? I said, you must got, I was like, I didn't get, y'all got some fucking candy, like a little kid. He's like, oh, I got a son. I said, a son? How old? He was like, 3 months. I said, how's the baby mother? We're married.
Why a 3-month-old eating candy?
I said, y'all married? I didn't know all that. Like, he was married, had a 3-month-old baby.
But you got attached to him because he was being nice to you, like Solomon said.
No, because somebody in my office watched him too. He was too. You just had to be there. He was just too fucking friendly, and I know the difference between being friendly and being over friendly. Like, he used to always want to touch me. Around the females, very, very, very much. But around me,
I'm very much so with Rodney on this. I have a.
Of course you are.
they're motherfucking haters, and we gonna beat their ass.
So, long story short, I do have this amazing friend of mine. He's very touchy, loves Beyonce. We don't go to straight clubs, but he loves going to the gay club and like even like. Dances.
The gays are fun.
Yeah, and like bowls too, but like.
Do you know these gays? What's that so funny? Do you know these gays?
These gays are trying to kill me.
She need an Oscar for that one line. These Oh, I'm sorry. This can't say it when he said it. The gays are fun.
Y'all saw the video where it goes like, the gays know how to party. They go next club. We do, so go ahead.
No, but
got high.
And bothered.
I'm so glad it's y'all today, not me.
Long story short, but like, truth be told, he is not gay, but he does everything like the gays like. We like to drink, we like to party, he dresses nice, has intelligent conversations and all these things, but he is not gay. But like, when I first met him, I was like, oh, he's a little weird. Like, always trying to, well, that's a different story. But
He
yeah.
cuddled with you in bed?
Wait,
We
what?
have slept in the same bed, but like, we didn't cuddle.
In boxers?
I wear basketball. Well, not now, but I wore basketball shorts back then.
What he had on?
Basketball shorts.
Under the same cover?
Rodney, I don't know.
Whoa.
Probably, I don't know.
Suspicion for me.
I mean, you know,
I think, let me save you. Let me get you out the hot pie. I think that sometimes, not specifically you two, but there are people that I make. He's like, you gotta say not specifically y'all two.
The shade.
But no, because I know you guys' experience, but I think there are people that, and I'm not being shady to y'all, but I think there are black gay men that have never experienced affection, and when a straight man is affectionate to them, they don't know how to take it, and they're like, oh my God, they're being like, I have straight friends that literally when I see them, they give me a whole hug, and I like embrace. And it's nothing where I'm like, oh, does he like me? Or like, no, it's just like regular affection.
And I feel attacked, and that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I said not y'all. I said no. I'm not talking about you. I know you guys have experience like the experience you've had with straight men. Like I don't think that it's you guys specifically, but I'm saying that there is a phenomenon of gay black men or gay men who don't know how to accept affection, regular niceness, like Solomon said, from straight men. Like there are some. Huh?
I asked.
Well, sorry, it was a question. Excuse me. Stretch. So. I think we have to learn how to really accept affection from straight black men. Like, a lot of gay men don't know how to do it, and then they think like, oh, he liked me, the trade liked me. Girl, no, he doesn't.
So, we're going to table this for a little bit, and we are going to invite our openers to comment on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
So, openers, if you have any experiences with gay baiting or not being able to accept affection from someone heterosexual individual or gay individual or someone in the LGBT community, whatever it is, let us know. Leave us a comment on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, let us know your gay baiting stories. Now it's time for story time.
Yay.
Left on red.
We had a lot of story time today.
I know, right? So this is where we invite you all openers to our conversation, where you can join the conversation, have a letter, have a question. We'll gladly answer it for you to the best of our ability, and we are open and honest about it. So how to do that? You can go to our email account. Our email account and it's openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com.
Email account?
Email is
okay.
You can email us at openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com. Or go to our website at openrelationshippodcast. All right, tongue is good. All right, you can go to our website at openrelationshippodcast.com. Now, hell is right there, shit.
Y'all saw there was one time it was old lady cake and Mama Joyce was trying to talk and she was like, well, and our Bertha said, well, shit, we gonna be here all night.
Okay. This is the letter. Fuck niggas.
From the reader.
From the reader, yes. I'm sorry. From the opener.
That was the subject?
Yes.
Yikes.
Fuck niggas. Hey, I have been talking to this guy on and off for 2 years. Every time we try to meet up, he always goes to me. But when we talk on IG and text each other 24/7, do you think this guy's in a relationship? I'm perplexed.
I think Marco should answer this one.
Yes, Marco, go.
Now
Now he's shipping hand,
He
child.
always was. Yeah, he probably does. He's probably in a situationship, probably talking to other guys, or maybe he just doesn't like you.
Maybe his man works nights.
Yeah, maybe that too.
I hate you.
But yeah, I say just on to the next one, because baby, you only got one time to ghost me, and it's done. It's a wrap.
Oh, you are so fucking evil. That is a mean girl.
Because I think sometimes we do get some questions that just got hot. We get some questions.
Now you're having hot flashes.
I am. We're the show though. But I think sometimes we get some questions that are kind of like, hey baby, let's look at the details. Like the proof is in the pudding here.
On and off for 2
On
years.
and off for 2 years. And every time you're supposed to meet up for 2 years, they're ghosting you?
Stop texting.
It's giving, what's that show called?
Catfish.
Catfish, bitch. And I hope you ain't sending them $1 wish reunion. I can't.
Listen, access to you is a privilege, not a requirement. And
That
right
is
now,
true.
they need to realize that it's a privilege for this guy to know you. And you're giving him like it's a requirement for 2 years. You done got a little too comfortable.
Child.
What she say on Two Can Play That Game? Check him.
I'll say, girl, leave and run. Run, girl, you in danger. We'll be going
Run away, love.
I keep focusing on this last line. Do you think this guy's in a relationship? I'm perplexed. The answer is he's not in a relationship with you.
Oh,
and you are not perplexed.
But I'm evil.
You know exactly what it is.
Girl, leave it at that. You know what it is, ho.
He just likes your companionship through text messages and IG.
Hold on. Opener, I did not call you a hoe. That was Rodney.
That was a song. What it is, ho. No, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Oh, it's nothing. What's up here? Leave it alone. For
Yeah,
real.
but
no,
this,
for like
I say
that.
this leave,
You're
child.
gonna end up hurt.
But Opener, we hope we helped you. But thank you so much. And
Child, well, we didn't call him everything but a child of God. So
Opener, we love you here. Okay.
Yes.
All right, Solomon.
All right. All right, openers. Thank you for coming and joining the four of us as we swallow hard topics and spit difference of opinion.
See you next week.